PBS, the title was how many slaves landed in the U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
Well, scroll that up. Scroll that up so I can read that whole thing.
Okay.
Right to there. Perhaps you, like me, were raised essentially to think of the slave experience primarily in terms of our black ancestors here in the United States. In other words, slavery is primarily about us, right from the Crispus attacks and Philip Wheatley, Benjamin Banneker, and Richard Allen, all the way to Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, and Frederick Douglass. Think of it as an instance might think of as African American exceptionalism. In other words, it is the black experience. It's got to be about black Americans. Well, think again. The most comprehensive analysis of shipping records over the course of slave trade is the Transatlantic Slave Trade Database, edited by professors David Eltis and David Richardson. While the editors are careful to say that all the figures are estimates, they believe that the best estimates that we have, the proverbial gold standard in the field, the study of the slave trade between 1525 and 1866, in the entire history of the slave trade to the New World, according to the Transatlantic Slave Trade Database, 12.5 million Africans were shipped to the New World. 10.7 million survived the dreaded Middle Passage, disembarking in North America, the Caribbean, and South America. How many of those 10.7 million Africans were shipped directly to North America? Only about 388,000. That's right, a tiny percentage. So a small percentage of all the Africans that were enslaved were actually shipped to North America.
That's probably close to the truth. They ain't come from Africa, bro. That don't make no sense. Nobody would run a business like that.
Well, they're saying that a lot of people did, though. That's 10.7 million people.
Came on boats?
That's what they're saying. That's
Well,
the
they were in the
transatlantic
slave trade. I don't know if that means that they necessarily came here. They could have been going to Europe. They
Well, no, they were
the
saying
Caribbean.
that. They were saying that it was in
The
Caribbean.
slave trade does not have to come from Africa. I can trade with you right here in America.
But was it why they...
No, it said directly to North America is only the under 400,000.
Right.
Right.
Involved in the shipping and going all over the world. They could be going anywhere.
But
Right.
from Africa,
That's
correct?
less than 10%.
Africans shipped, yes.
Right. That's
Yeah.
less than 10%.
Less than 10% in North America, but 10.7 million Africans enslaved
12.
and moved. Yeah, 10.7 survived, right?
Were shipped, but it didn't say where they were shipped. It's just
Right.
to the New World. The New World is very
Vague.
arbitrary.
And
Yeah, it could be
only
anything.
388,000 actually made
Came
it
to this
to North America.
Yeah, this land.
I could trade
So-
from Haiti or Jamaica or South
Right.
America.
So you think that, yeah, right. So you think that there was probably already a significant population of Africans that were seafaring that made it all the way over here.